we're going to talk about the final 10 teams for our preseason power rankings. At number 10, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's where I had them. I had the Cavs at 10.
I got the Nuggets. I had the
Damn,
Nuggets at
Nuggets at
10.
10. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think losing KCP, bro, that was a big loss for them. Like, I know they got Westbrook back. I mean, they signed Westbrook. Um, but losing KCP, that really hurt them. And then them not having the bench, I don't think they're gonna be as good as they once were. I
No,
don't think they're gonna be a
no, go
top
ahead.
five team. I don't think they're gonna be a top five team power ranking wise in the league.
I
Because
feel
all the
like
other teams got better.
I only did that like the Nuggets, they're top 10, but that's like I had them up higher, and that's literally because of Jokic. And I mean I said it last week. You still got your 4 best players, and I feel like as long as Jokic is gonna play at a high level, which he will, and Jamal Murray, I know he had he was low-key bad in the playoffs, and then he was bad in the Olympics. But I do feel like he's going to play better. And as long as he plays good, and like Jamal Murray, he does, like outside of this past playoffs, he does play good in the playoffs. And I feel like as long as those two and like your role players play good, and it is a tall task of asking those young players to step it up, like that you are asking for that, and I agree. Like we both said it, like they got weaker, like they did get weaker, but I just feel like Jokic is just so great. He can uplift a team and he can get them there. But at number 10, I'm not arguing it. Like I'm really not arguing it. But I do think the Nuggets are better than the Cavs. I definitely
Yeah,
believe that.
yeah, for sure.
So that's why
Yeah.
I had the Cavs at 10. But they are better than the Cavs. I don't even like the Cavs are like a second round team. But yes, I have the Cavs at 10. I think they should be at 10.
I said, it's cool with me. I ain't tripping.
All right. So we got the Cavs at number 10. Number 9. This is where I had the Suns.
I got the Grizzlies. I think that I told like last week I said I was real high on the Grizzlies. I think like just how you talk about how great Jokic is and he can uplift the team. I think Ja's that type of player where he can uplift the team. Like when Ja's on that court, it just seems like the whole team plays better. It's like bro, Superman or something. G like he brings life into that team. He brings life into that stadium. And even if you down 20, like that team is still playing like they down one or like they up because of the electric energy that Ja brings. So I think with Ja coming back, they gonna be a top team in the West.
Can Ja get them to the finals?
By himself, no. They would need somebody else. Because unless Jaren Jackson takes that next step this year. But just Ja himself, nah. He I don't think he's enough to take you to the finals.
Ja, Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson, like if they all healthy, I mean, because I feel like when they played the Warriors, because that year I think the Warriors won the championship, so that was 22. That low key was probably better than them. I just felt like experience came into play for the
Hmm.
Warriors, and then Ja did miss some games in that series. I think if they were healthy, they probably do beat them. Ja is like he's really good. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have them in the top 10. I had them number 15. Like, that was mine. I had them at number 15. But, like, at the bottom of 10, I'm not arguing it like Desmond Bain, because Desmond Bain was really good last year. Obviously, his, like, stats are going to go down a little bit because Ja's coming back. Jaren Jackson, you've been saying that he can't rebound for some apparent reason. You're too tall to not be able to get boards. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you got to get some boards. And what is Zach Edey going to be? How is Marcus Smart? What is he going to do? Because I think you said they're going to start Marcus, right?
Yeah, I think they're gonna do that 3 guard lineup. I think it's gonna
Man, that's a
be
small lineup.
Ja, Marcus, and Desmond.
That is a small lineup, bro.
It is, but them they best players. And then I don't. Marcus Smart is not a bench player in my eyes.
No, I agree. But because Desmond Bain, what is he
Gigi
like?
Jackson hurt too.
Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah, Gigi Jackson. So they are gonna do that. I wanted Gigi Jackson to start and have Marcus Smart command the second unit. But I mean, like Desmond Bain is 6'5", 215, so he gonna be out there
and he
guarding
got
like
short ass arms.
yeah. But he look he swole though. Like
Yeah,
Desmond
he
Bain
is.
swole. But like he gonna be after guard and say LeBron or like a Kawhi Leonard or something like
KD, all
yeah,
those
KD.
raw small forwards.
So it's like, and then Marcus Smart, he go play the two. Yeah, I don't know. I just would start Gigi Jackson because of the size, really. But Marcus Smart, I'm not. I'm not like abandoning it, but yeah, I mean, I'm not upset at that. So at number 9, we have the Memphis Grizzlies. At number 8, this is where I had the Bucks.
I got the Thunder.
You think the Thunder? All right, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. All right, bro. All right. Yeah,
I think,
I want
like
to
I
know
said, I
who.
think they're gonna regress. I think they won't. I think they're gonna regress this year. And I feel like with the teams that I got above them, I think they got better. Um, and like I said, I think teams has figured out OKC. Well, I wouldn't say figured them out, but they got a lot of film on them now. So I wouldn't say it's gonna be easier, and their game plan for them is gonna be way different. So I think they're gonna drop in the standings, honestly,
So you
because the
think
teams
the
that,
Bucks got better than them?
yeah, I think with Dame being back and Dame being healthy, I think it's gonna be a whole different Bucks team.
But
Because allegedly, Dame was hurt last year, and then
well,
he
he
was
was
going
hurt at
through all that
the
stuff with
end.
his family, and then he was
Yeah.
going through all that stuff with his family.
Yes,
So,
I agree with
so I
that
think
part.
that plays a big point. Because if Dame was the Dame from Portland, I'm pretty sure everybody had the Bucks
Oh,
high this season.
I don't think we didn't think he was gonna be Portland Dame. That was like 30 points almost. I thought he would average. I thought he would average more because I think last year he averaged 24. I would have thought he would at least average say 26, maybe
I wouldn't
27.
like to be honest with you. I wouldn't be shocked if him and Giannis both averaged 30 this season. I would not
Mm,
be honest. I
so
would
30
not. I would
points
not be
split.
shocked. I would not be shocked, bro. Because
So Chris
Giannis gonna
Middleton.
get his regardless.
Yes, I agree.
And then like I said, Dame is healthier this season, and so reportedly, allegedly, he didn't work out and come into shape in the
No, he
beginning of the
said that.
season.
No, he not that ain't allegedly. He said that. He definitely said that.
I mean, but players can lie.
I mean,
He can lie.
but he did
He,
sell
he
Doc
felt,
Rivers that though. Like he didn't really like work out like in the summer because of the trades and
mhm.
stuff. So that is true. That's true.
So he comes back in healthier, and he comes back more in shape, and he's not really dealing with that family drama anymore. I think the Bucks will be better.
I don't think they're better than the Thunder though, because like you last week you was talking about Chris Middleton gonna be traded, so that means I feel like that just means like he gonna be decent, but obviously not like Chris Middleton. Oh, and I do expect him to not be like what he was. But outside of that, like that team, like the team, I'm not like I do feel like Giannis and Dame, they are kind of better. Like, could those two like uplift them over the Thunder? Maybe, but I feel like the team itself, they low key cleared the Bucks. The Thunder cleared them because once again, Shea, cancels out Giannis. I think they cancel each other out. Then Dame, I think Dame is better than whoever, Chad or Jalen Williams. Then after that, who is better than them? Like, Chad is better than whoever the third is. You probably can argue Isaiah Hartenstein is like the fourth or whatever. Like, you can argue it. I think the team is just better. Like, unless their role players, like, because I know they got Gary Trent. I think they brought in DeLon Wright and Torian
So
Prince.
yeah, Prince.
Like, I don't think those guys are better than them. The Thunder at number 8. I ain't agreeing with that, brother. I'm definitely not agreeing with that. Like, and then you do gotta the Thunder did win 50 something, but the Bucks, you know, if Giannis doesn't miss those last like week or so, they probably hit the 50 win mark. They most likely. But they was kind of bad. And I do think the Thunder team is just better. But, you know, the Thunder at 8, I don't agree with it. But that's what we're just going to put. I don't think that. At number 8, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder. At number 7, this is where I got the 76ers.
Oh. At 7, I got the Suns. I think
So you got the Suns high. Okay.
I think adding Tyrese Jones is gonna take a lot of pressure off of Bill and Book. Because last year, Bill, Book, it was a point guard by committee. And so now that you got a point guard, all they left to do is focus on getting buckets. And I think that's gonna take a lot of pressure off them, and it's gonna make the offense and the team run more smoothly.
I think Philly did. I think they better than the Suns because if they match up, let's just say in the finals hypothetically, Paul George on KD gonna get his regardless. But you know, Paul George is gonna make KD work for it. I don't know who guarding Devin Booker. He gonna lie. I don't know who guarding him. Bradley Beal. If Bradley Beal can get to somewhat, I would say better than what he was last year, that would be helpful for them. But Tyrese Maxey and nobody on that team can stop Joel. So I don't know what they can do. Like they gotta have Nurkic guard him in. All you gotta do is draw a foul. You gonna get him in foul trouble, then they screw. Because I don't even know their backup big is Mason Plumlee. He can't guard him. Like the Sixers, and you're high on the Sixers.
Yeah, I am.
But because like I said, I had the Suns at 9. Yeah, you probably. I wouldn't be shocked if you got Philly in the top 5 somewhere. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I do. I definitely got Philly in the top 5.
Yeah, I'm not shocked at that. But Philly, because I just feel like they're not better than like the Celtics. I think I had the Knicks higher than them when at first, like I think when the trade went down, I think I had the Knicks higher than them. And then like I feel like the Mavericks, Mavericks are good. You still got Luka, yada yada yada. But I just feel like Philly, even though we think they're good, they still a question mark because they do be selling. Like they do be selling the playoffs, but the Suns at 7, the Suns like, and I agree, Titus Jones does help. I definitely do, and it helps. But I want to see what it's gonna be though. Like with like Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and KD. Like how is Titus Jones gonna make it easier for them? They still gonna be a small team, but how? Like I want to see what he's gonna do. Like it's like not. I want to know if Budenholzer is gonna make him command the offense, get everybody involved and stuff like that, instead of because like, would you be shocked that they made like Titus Jones like a spot up shooter? Like, would you be
No, I
shocked that
wouldn't
they
be.
did something like that?
No, I wouldn't be. I think he's gonna initiate the offense because if you look it up, he has one of the best assist to turnover ratios. And I think Budenholzer is gonna trust the ball in his hands for him to get to run the offense, and he's literally gonna be a catch and shoot. He's gonna be a corner boy. So after he initiates the offense, his job is gonna be go in that corner and knock down open shots. And then he don't really like to score like that anyways. So it's like you're not gonna really have to worry about that. You don't have to really worry about him wanting the ball or wanting to score. If anything, he wants to pass more than anything.
I
Because look what
hope
he did
because
with the Wizards. He could have been. I don't even think he was one of the Wizards' top 3 scorers last year. And that team didn't have nobody on it, and he still was barely shooting.
I mean, I thought that was a great move by the Suns. I just didn't think they were like number 7 worthy, but 7 and 9. I mean, it's not clear. Like it's not like a big gap. So, all right. At number 7, we have the Phoenix Suns. At 6, this is where I had the Mavericks.
Yeah, I got the Mavericks at 6. I got the
Okay.
Mavericks at 6.
Like, because we talked about it, Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall, center position. I really don't know what they're gonna do. I feel like I know you said you want them to start Derek Lively, but I feel like Jay Kidd is probably gonna go back to what was going right for them. So I think he leaves Derek
Mm-hmm.
Lively on the bench, and maybe Derek Lively takes the starting position probably in the middle or later in the season for Daniel Gafford. But I feel like he's just gonna start out with Daniel Gafford though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if he did, because like you said, that team had a lot of success with him as a starting center. But like I do agree. I think by the mid season or probably even before All-Star break, Derek Lively take. I wouldn't be shocked if he take the starting lineup.
I've been said it. I think this is the year Luka wins the MVP. I feel like this is it. Like, because I don't know what more the man got to do. Kyrie's still gonna have a really good season. Klay Thompson, I think I wouldn't be shocked if he averaged 20, like a low 20, because like he could be standing in the corner majority of the
Yeah,
time
he's gonna have a lot of
and come
wide
out pick
open
and
shots.
rolls. And PJ Washington, he might be better. Because he was good for them last year. He was just
Mm-hmm.
selling in the playoffs to a bit outside that OKC series, but he was good for them. Like the Mavericks got a good team. Like they really got a good team. At number 6, we have the Dallas Mavericks. Now at number 5, this is where I had the Nuggets, but obviously the Nuggets are at number 10. No,
I
they're
got
yeah.
I got the Knicks.
Mm.
Like, even though they just got Mikal Bridges and they re-signed OG, and they got Julius Randle back, you gotta play. They got like 9, 10 good players, if not more than that, bro. Like, a lot of them players played good last year when everybody got hurt, so they all gonna want minutes. So my thing is like I still think they're a top 5 team in the league, but how is Tibbs gonna manage all those minutes? Because now DiVincenzo gonna have to go to the bench, and he had an amazing playoffs, an amazing run while everybody was injured. I think I was watching Gilbert Arenas' show, and they were saying like he averaged like 29 minutes and like 15 points. That's not bad at all. And now you asking him to go to the bench, like that's gonna be tough. I wonder how Tibbs is gonna manage them minutes, but I got them at 5.
The starting lineup is going to be Jalen Brunson, Mikhail at the 2, OG at the 3, Julius
Randall,
at the 4, and Mitchell Robinson at the 5. And I saw that they want to have Randall play some 5,
play
and I
center.
I figured like
Yeah.
he's gonna play in spurts and stuff. But I just feel like that team, like I do think they're top 5 worthy, but yeah, the Knicks, I think they're the second best team in the East. So Jalen Brunson, and another thing, they're not gonna be playing like 40 plus unless it's obviously like he really needs them to play that.
Mhm.
But they don't have to go out there and play 40 plus minutes like they did in the playoffs. Now, when it does come to playoff time, he might roll that 40-minute lineup out. He might do that. But it depends on Randall if he comes, if like how is he gonna come back from soul surgery and how is he gonna adapt to the Villanova boys. But I do think the Knicks are good. But I mean, at 5, I'm not upset at that because I had them at 4. I had the Knicks at 4. So really, well, the Nuggets got to go somewhere because we have the Cavs at 10, so they got to go somewhere. So like since I had them at 4, you had them at 5. I will put the. Which one you think is better though? Like you think the Knicks is better than the Nuggets right now?
Yeah, I think the Knicks are better. Like team wise and on paper, yes, they're better than the Nuggets.
Okay, so the Nuggets will be at 5 then, and the Knicks at 4. I mean, at 5, it's like it's not a big difference. So at number 5, we have the New York. No, we have the Denver Nuggets. We have the Denver Nuggets at number 5. So yeah, I had the Nuggets. I had the Nuggets at 5, and then I had the Knicks at 4. So we really don't gotta talk about them because we kind of talked about the Nuggets. So you got Philly in the top 3?
Yeah, I got T
Woo,
Wolves at
man,
4.
that's crazy.
I
I
got
did
T
not
Wolves at
expect
4.
that. You said what?
I got the T Wolves at 4.
I had the T Wolves at 3.
At 3.
I had T Wolves at 3. So, man, I do feel like the Timberwolves are our top 3 team. I definitely, I think they were top 3 team. I think they were top 3. Cause like, bro, we just talked about them earlier. Like, bro, got one of the best 2 guards, got a center, you got Cat still, and that team, I think that team overall is just so good. And you said you expect Anthony Edwards to probably take another step. I do too. Timberwolves, man, they a problem, man. And if Terrence Shannon and Rob Dillingham like probably exceed expectations,
Mm-hmm.
they could make it to the finals low key.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they do, because the only team I felt like, well, that was their Achilles heel was the Nuggets, but the Nuggets got weaker. And if you look in the West, I feel like they're better, like paper wise. I feel like they're better than the Thunder because they're bigger than the Thunder. Um, the Nuggets, I feel like they got their number. The Clippers, they can beat them. We seen what they did to the Suns. I wouldn't be shocked, like you said, if they was the number 1 seed in the West.
And you say you had the Timberwolves at 4.
Yeah, and then at 3, I got the Bucks. I'm really high on the Bucks and Sixers this year.
Man, Bucks at the Bucks at 3.
I just believe Dame is gonna come back different, bro. Because if Dame was anything like Portland Dame, bro, they would have been so much better last year. So much better. I just think that with another training camp on their belt and Dame coming back in shape and healthy, I think they're gonna be a totally different team. And then I've seen Giannis. Giannis was he's been working on this jumper, so hopefully he can hit that
Man,
15
look,
10
bro,
15
I've
foot
seen
jumper.
Giannis do a lot of stuff, and he don't do nothing. And like when it comes to the game, he doesn't do nothing. Man, work with Akeem, and I ain't seen no post moves. Like I'm dead serious though. I'm dead serious. So like, what are we doing? I'm serious. Like, what are we doing? The Bucks? You had the Bucks at where?
3.
At 3. I'm missing the team. I'm tweaking. Cause I got Cavs. Cause at 10, we got Cavs, the Grizzlies, OKC at 8, the Suns at 7. Oh, okay. Now I know. Okay, so I'm tweaking. We had the Cavs at 13. That's
Mm-hmm.
where I messed up at. So how we're gonna do this is we're just gonna put a team below it. So we got Grizzlies at 10, OKC at 9, Suns, Dallas, Denver at 6, the Knicks at 5, the T Wolves at 4, and you had the Sixers where?
I got the Sixers too.
Ooh, and you had the Bucks at 3.
Yep.
Okay, so that's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so now I messed up. So I guess number 1, obviously, we got the Celtics.
Yeah, the
Like,
Celtics.
I feel like we don't really need to talk about them that much. Like, they the reigning
No.
champs. They deserve to be number 1. I am shocked OKC is low though. I'm not gonna lie. I am shocked at that. I do feel like they are a top 5 team in the whole league. I definitely believe that. I don't think they
You
bottom
think
10 worthy, but
you think they better than the T Wolves?
I would put them in the same realm.
The Knicks?
I put them in the same realm with them. I
Mavs?
probably think Knicks might be better than them low key, but I think that the Knicks don't clear them.
What about the Mavs?
Yeah, they better than the Mavs. I think they better than the Mavericks, bro.
What?
Unless Luka is just godly, bro. Like if he
I mean,
godly,
they couldn't stop him. They couldn't do nothing with Luca.
who?
OKC.
Okay, see, bro. It
Oh,
took
they couldn't do
PJ
nothing with him.
Washington. It took PJ Washington to basically average 40% from 3-point range. That is an anomaly. That's an anomaly,
You,
bro.
you don't think he could shoot high 30s again? Or at least
He
40%?
didn't do it the other series. No, I don't know.
I mean,
High 30s.
now he got Clay there, so Clay, a lot of attention. He gonna really be wide open naked because you already got Luca and Kyrie, and now you got Clay. Them three they gonna need so much attention on them. PJ Washington is gonna have a lot of open shots.
No, G. Like, I'm going right back to that series, bro. Because against the Celtics, he averages 10 points, barely 6 boards. He shot 27 from 3, 40% from the field. Against the Timberwolves, averaged 12 points, 6 boards, shot 25% from 3, and 37% from field. Let's just go to the Clippers. The Clippers, he averaged 10 points. He averaged 5 boards, 31% from 3, and 41% from field. Now, here we go with the freaking the Thunder. He averaged 17 points, shot 46% from 3.
Nah, he's
And
not
ain't,
shooting
ain't sniffed
46%.
nothing close to that in the other series. Ain't
What
sniffed nothing
what he
close.
what did he shoot in the regular season?
In the regular season, let's see. Hold on. Let me see. I'll just go with what he shot with the Mavericks. When he got to the Mavericks, he shot 31% from 3 in them 28 games. But then on them games with the Hornets, he shot 32% from 3.
So about the same.
That's what I'm saying. It's an anomaly, bro. It took PJ Washington to go dummy crazy for them to win. And Luka was gonna do him. And Kyrie had some good games in that series too. Bro, like in 3 of these games, PJ Washington gave you 29, 27, and 21. Then the other games, he gave you 10, 10, and 9. Like, it's an anomaly. Like what he was doing was it just doesn't happen. So
I think
no.
I think his 3-point percentage is gonna go up now, though, bro. Like PJ Washington is not a bad player, so like when he's wide open in them corners or wide open on the wings or whatever the case may be, I think he'll knock down. I could see him shooting 35, 36% this year, and that's not bad.
Oh, for him, I think that's really good. 35%, probably. Because I don't think he attempts that many threes. With the Mavericks, he attempted 5
3
threes.
and 5.
1 for
I think that
5.
number might go up. That number might go up.
What, 2 for 7 or something? 3 for
He
7?
said 1 for 7. Yeah, like around
One
yeah,
he
3 for 7.
was shooting 1.8 to 5.8 threes per game.
Yeah,
Like those
I
was his
think he'll
mixing
go up to
attempts.
like 7. I think he'll shoot like 7 to 8 threes this game, and go like what 3 for 8, maybe. Yeah, like 3 for 8. I could see him doing that.
I don't know. But so that concludes our top 10 for the FCE preseason rankings. At number 10, we have the Memphis Grizzlies. At number 9, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder. At number 8, we have the Phoenix Suns. At number 7, we have the Dallas Mavericks. At number 5, we have the Denver Nuggets. At number 5, we have the New York Knicks. At number 4, we have the Timberwolves. At number 3, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. At number 2, we have the Philadelphia 76ers. And at number 1, we have the Boston Celtics. That concludes our preseason rankings.